Kind of a cloudy, overcast day. I'm not sure if we're going to get rain today or not. Today is June 2nd, 2019. I don't honestly remember what the last video was I uploaded, so I'll just kind of do a walk around here. Okay, we've got windows in, door in, trim mostly done. This was the sidewalk from before. Nice little step. Leave the door open so we can see. Back door finished. I would demonstrate the awesomeness of how well it swings out, but I screwed it shut because I don't have a door lock for it yet. So I'll show you the outside in a minute. So on the inside, it's a 3-ply plywood skin, less than ½ inch, I forget the exact. Then I used a styrofoam core of this pink styrofoam that I had left over. And then on the outside, it's siding that matches the house. So it actually looks pretty cool. It is a little bit heavy, but very, very strong. I'm going to work on the light leaks around the bottom a little bit. I haven't put any weather stripping or anything on the seal yet. So it is very solid though. It doesn't flex at all. It feels like a door. So I'm pretty excited about that. Spent 2 days building it and hanging it, and I wasn't honestly sure what it was going to be like until I picked it up the first time. And it's like, yes, it will work. So, a 4-foot wide door, made by myself. About $50 worth of materials, $20 for the plywood. Outer skin is about $25 for that siding. On the door fronts, it was a kind of a toss-up. The house is slightly crooked, but the door is straight. But I got it to work. Latch is nice, swings, doesn't bind. Locks work and everything, so that was kind of cool. Today I'm going into town. It was the funniest thing. I kept thinking, well, when I get the house built, I'm going to build shelves. I'm going to build my kitchen cabinets and counters. I'm going to build workbenches for back in the back shop here. And I'm going to use all my leftover wood because I thought, well, I'm going to just buy extra wood. Here's my leftover wood. Literally 1 sheet of plywood, 1 sheet of OSB, less than 4 full sheets of siding, 3 full sheets, 1 almost sheet, and then some trim. Another ½ sheet of OSB. There's another pile of studs somewhere, but I think I've got about 18 studs altogether left over. And that's it. I'm like, oh man. You know, so on the plus side, I did a pretty good job estimating, I guess, and I was trying not to overbuy because I knew I was running out of money. So I'm like, all right, what basically I've got now is I've got a shell that I can't do anything with. I still need to clean up, close up the soffits. I do this okay, let me back up a second. This was a tough one because this siding would have looked really nice on the shop that's next to the bus because I've got all that shelf paper. I've got the house wrap on that still. And I'm like, man, this would go a long way there. However, I needed to close up that. So I'm going to be ripping this down to make soffits so I can close up that gap. And I'll also be putting vents into that. So it'll make it nice in here. So I was like, all right, priority, get the house done so I can move into here because it's getting hot and it's really uncomfortable in the bus. I measured it yesterday with a digital thermometer. It was 4 or 5 degrees cooler in here, and I don't have the ceiling vents done. And in fact, at the time I had the windows closed. And that was after I had the door put on the back. So with no insulation on the roof, it's still cooler in here than it is in the bus. So we're on the right track. Anyway, that's basically it. I'll show you the outside real quick. But yeah, I was like, without, one of the biggest reasons for doing this is I needed this is storage. It's about 8 feet wide. So I need shelves that I can put all my stuff on, right? And then I need workbenches back there. So what's the point of building all this if I can't use it? So it's like, all right, let's go buy some more wood so I can make the shelves. then we can move in, basically. I still got to do electrical, but I've got most of the electrical parts. I just got to hook it all up now. Eventually, I will put some windows on this side. The only two windows in the whole house are these two that face east for now. But when I'm in the back working, if it's daytime, I'll just leave the door open for light, and I'll have some electric lights. It's actually pretty bright in here with doors open still, so it's I don't necessarily need windows in the back, right? You know, second room is storage, third room is a workshop. If you have windows, you can't put stuff up on the walls. You know, I need shelves and stuff more than windows. So LED lighting doesn't use a lot of power, so it's kind of it. And the best view is out this way anyway, so it's just fun. I swear the first day I put the door on, I probably walked through it 100 times just because. I was like, I got a door. Okay. Rain gutters would be a good idea, but not right now. So this is, I thought this kind of looked cool. So let's sneak back here real quick. Lizard. If you saw him or not. Right by the cactus, he just ran up from underneath me. Okay. I still got to do some trim, but just the fact that it's the same pattern, it just happens to be different colored. And I'm not sure if it's just because the sun is affecting this and this is 2 days newer kind of a thing, but it is a little bit lighter where the door is. I didn't get the stripes to line up, depending on what you're looking at this on. The siding does have a vertical stripe every 4 inches, a pattern cut into it. So I didn't line the door up with the siding, but it's pretty close. Otherwise, yeah. The house, essentially, the build is finished at this point. Soffits and fascia to close this end and vents. We're basically done the build. The last few days, it's been so weird, it's just really slowed down. You know, once you got the roof built, you're like, you know, siding went pretty fast. Anything else I can do, I did get a little bit last night. It rained last night, but I didn't think anything showed up. These were dusty. Got a little bit. All right. Not enough to be worth anything, but a little bit still. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Now I'm kind of in shifting mode stage where I've got a bunch of job applications out. That was kind of the plan. I figured by July I'd be about broke and I'd need to work on, you know, eating again, basically. So nobody's ever excited to get a job, but I think getting paid would be a good idea. So anyway, that's about it for that. I think that's going to work. Give me the big cheesy thumbs up if you like the video, and stay tuned for the next one. I'm not sure what the next part of the project is going to be. I guess the next thing is building workbenches and shelves. So I'll put a video out about that. Also, all of the in-progress videos, I've shot videos of the entire build. But I haven't had time to edit them because I've been building the house. I didn't want to slow down the house too much doing videos. I've been logging everything, so I've watched all of the videos up to about a month ago. So I'm taking notes so that when I get around to editing, I'll be able to do it. So I think the last video I saw is when I was building the trusses. So there's a lot of video that I've shot that you haven't seen yet. So if you're wondering about that, don't worry, it's coming. Go ahead and hit subscribe if you want to make sure to see all that, and like and share and notify and all that good stuff. So hey, thanks for now, and stay tuned for more. Peace out.